For the fourth time, Marbula One comes to the Electron Expressway, a place that encourages you to break out of your shell, savor in the electrically charged atmosphere. But you won't find a lot of negativity here. This is the land of the Kobalts, and we're here not just with their fans, but all of the other Marble fans and all of your favorite Leptons, too. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. This track has a certain charm to it. Question is, what kind of race will we get? Will it be a dynamic one? Will it be a strange one? Who will be moving up and down the field? Who will rise to the top or settle to the bottom? We're about to find out in a marble land that has seen a lot of ups and downs over time, but most recently a big up with the Marble League. That's a press conference, by the way, that is just wrapping up as they get ready to make their way to the grid. Smokey, the coach of the Kobalts, introducing the new team member who is replacing the retiring Azure. It's Lapis. Well, no matter your favorite team or what your favorite team member of your team is, you can race them on the Hyperloop. All 32 of your favorites are included for teams, and then you can customize this track in whatever configuration you choose. Race your way. You can also use some of the included brackets to get some classic Jelle's Marble Runs style tournaments going on. Check it out on jellesmarbleruns.com. And while you're there, look at all the other merch you can get. Rep the Kobalts if that's your team. Also got just about everybody else there as well. If you're also just a fan of Marbula One, you've got those purists that just love the racing, we see you. We can take care of you as well. Looking at the starting grid, it's the Solar Flares Ember at the back next to a lowly qualified Swifty, Shimmer, and Mimo in 18th and 17th respectively. Big Shock exit in Q1 was Red Eye, starting down in 16th next to Sheep. Club and Pinky Rosa for the Pinkies, who are really struggling this season, would love to get some traction. Yellow and Siren, Amaya and Starry. Orangin and Bumble in 8th and 7th. Mallard, a former pole position winner and fastest lap setter. And Snowy, Diego, and Meepo for the hometown Kobalts in 3rd. And up front, it's Razzie starting next to Smoggy, as we are just about ready to get this one going. And we're rolling. A bit of a long hold in the gate, but Smoggy gets away. Razzie tries to go to the inside, but is pinched off and can't get by. Smoggy laying down some blocks. Diego up in 3rd spot. Oh, and now hard onto the curbs. Razzie tumbling down the order, down to 7th. Smoggy still out in front. Mimo in 2nd, trying to catch that draft as they go through the banking. Starry comes through into 3rd. That's a former race winner from the first time we visited this circuit back in season number 3. Also got pole position that year. Smoggy's lead, half a second over Mimo. Razzie has come back up into 3rd, make that 2nd. Taking the first sector in stride and is now cutting into that lead for the Hazers. Mimo, Diego getting past into 3rd spot. Siren up into 5th. Starry falling back to 6th, but positions changing all the time. Razzie trying to get a handle on Diego through the banking. Can't do it, but a better exit down to that last turn. And off they go. Mimo had trouble getting onto the conveyor belt. We've got a new fastest lap. That is Diego. Smoggy, only a few lengths in front of Razzie, not letting that marble get comfortable at all. Partly the strategy to see if they can force a mistake. Diego, Starry, Mimo, very close. Siren, a bit of a gap back. Pinky Rosa, Club, Snowy. Meepo falling down to 12th for the Kobalts. That's a bit surprising. Big burst of speed coming off of the conveyor belt. Starry hits Razzie and catapults that marble forward. Then Smoggy misses the entrance for the conveyor belt. Radios in. A bit of an apology there. Smoggy falling all the way back to 6th. Razzie now trying to get a gap over Starry, who also won this race in season 4. Finally took Red Eye to break that streak of Starry victories. Razzie coming up the belt. Smoggy still struggling with that belt. Team sounds like they are strategizing on the pit wall. Mind the gap to Red Eye. They are thinking about the championship standings over the course of this, and Red Eye has come all the way up from 16th, now to 5th. The official guidance from the pit wall, be careful. Wow, it's deep. Razzie, Swifty up into second place, by the way, in the radio drama. Missed Swifty coming up from 19th to 2nd and challenging for the lead. This could be an all-time race for Swifty if they can pull it off. Fastest lap in hand, Starry behind with sights set on Razzie ahead. Weaving to continue that draft. That was trouble for Starry. Lots of marbles. Struggling to get onto the conveyor belt. There is so much happening in this race. If you blink, the mistake has been made and you will be punished for it. Looking farther down the order, Pinky Rosa has fallen down to 17th. Mallard has dropped as well, down to 13th. Nemo, who was up toward the front, has fallen to 14th. Meepo climbed back up into the top 10, hoping to continue marching forward. Swifty, does that marble have anything left to try to capture this win over Razzie? Struggling to stay up there as Snowy is now challenging for P2 and has it through sector number 1, but look at who is looming. Red Eye in 4th. Now Snowy having to defend after just resetting fastest lap. Razzie's lead is not very much. Red Eye on the podium now as Swifty is starting to fall. Great move by Snowy coming off of that final turn. New fastest lap has been reset. It's by Starry down in 7th. Razzie now having to defend against Red Eye, who is relentless. Now they get a bit of separation. Razzie to the inside. Contact. Snowy rides the curbs and carries that speed and is able to stay in front. Excellent defense. Creative curbing by Snowy. We now begin lap 10. It is still anybody's race. We have seen that there is no starting position on this track that precludes you from being in the hunt to win. Snowy, much better line down that backstretch. Razzie was struggling. That lets Red Eye come ever closer. Swifty is still hanging in 4th. You have to wonder if that marble has any energy left. Just trying to hold that position. They'd be happy with the points. Team radio. No more radio for the rest of the race, Razzie tells them after they compliment that marble on the defense. That marble has their hands full with Red Eye, who gets by and slingshots down the backstretch. Second place for Red Eye. A winner here 1 season ago. Back then it was Snowy who got pole position. Fastest lap actually went to Clementon, who's not even racing. It's Orangin this time down in 16th. No fastest lap to be seen thus far. Meepo has fallen to 13th. Pinky Rosa down to 19th. Nemo down to 15th. Siren dueling with Bumble gets up into 8th spot. The lead up front for Snowy is 0.3 of a second. Then it's Red Eye, Razzie, Swifty, Smoggy, Diego, Starry, Siren, Bumble, and Mallard. Amaya in 11th, just fallen out of the top 10. Red Eye has taken the lead and is trying to disappear. Red Eye's challenge has been met. A low qualifying, a slow and steady increase throughout this race now sees Red Eye leading on the final lap. Can Razzie get back by? The lead is coming down. Snowy in 3rd. Smoggy has climbed back up to 4th. Swifty in 5th. Red Eye down to the hairpin. 3rd sector to go. Through the chicane, Razzie's got to get going. Red Eye through the banking cleanly. Around the final turn, Red Eye wins it for the 2nd year in a row, coming from 16th on the grid. Snowy captures fastest lap on the final lap to go 2nd. Razzie in 3rd. Meepo for the home team in 10th, and Ember comes through in last. Listen to the happy humming. Marble of the day, well, who else could it be, really? It would have been Swifty if that marble could have kept up there and maybe gotten the race win. But coming from a similarly low grid position, Red Eye able to convert into a win. The storied history of the crazy cat's eyes flagship marble continues to build. And we'll now get a look after this one, as the bean counters are busy, to determine where everybody sits in the standings. Just 2 rounds remain in the Marbula One World Championship. Congratulations to our podium finishers. Lots of flashing lights, lots of energy, always to be found at the Electron Expressway, a track that has shown you can pass wherever, you can start from wherever, and it always gives us a dynamic event. Snowy picks up an extra point for fastest lap, but 25 goes to Red Eye. What does this do for the team standings? The Cats are back in front. 150 to 147. This has been a great battle with the Hazers throughout. Bit of a gap back to everybody else. Red Eye has jumped 3 and now leads the Racers standings. Everybody having competed 4 times, but it's just a single point. Look at all the red. Cannot win or podium. There was some orange there as well. They can't win, but they can still make it on the top 3 steps. Well, the other 2 steps, that is, of the podium. We go from a familiar track in Electron Expressway to a new track for the next race. It's Castle Howell. No idea how that one's going to play out, but from the ethereal quantum glow, we bid you adieu. Until next time, so long, everyone.